Hey everybody, Crystal Beaudry here with Crystal's Clean Kitchen, where we help make clean eating a lifestyle. So we are doing a short series right now for Valentine's Day, and in today's episode we have a keto approved strawberry cheesecake fat bomb that is dipped in chocolate, and it is the perfect little treat. You're going to love it. It's actually pretty easy to make, and you can store them in the freezer or the fridge, and it will be the perfect snack for whenever you want a little something sweet. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and also stay tuned because we have some more great Valentine's recipes coming your way. Here's all of our ingredients that we're going to be using. So we're going to start with 1 package of some cream cheese, and then we're going to have 1 cup of chopped strawberries. For our sweetener, I'm going with Allulose just because it's going to taste the best with this not being cooked. So we will be doing about 1/2 cup of sweetener. You can always do a taste test though on the batter of it to see if that's sweet enough for you. So just go slow with that, and then if it's too sweet, stop adding. If it's sweet enough, you know what I mean. Okay, then we'll be doing 1 tablespoon of some vanilla and 3 tablespoons of some coconut flour. Now for our chocolate topping, we are going to be doing, about 1/2 cup to 1 cup of some unsweetened chocolate chips. I got these ones from Costco, but Lily's is another great brand too. Of course, they're way cheaper at Costco if you have one in your area. And then we'll be doing about 1 tablespoon of some coconut oil. You always want to start by washing your fruit off. Now, if you have a fruit spray that you can use, I would suggest doing that. Otherwise, another great method that you could do is you could soak it in a little bit of vinegar. It will just make sure to get all of the toxins off of it, which is what you want. All right, I'm just going to be taking off the stem of the strawberry. I'm trying to save it so that I don't lose so much of the strawberry as I'm taking it off. Then we're just going to chop them up into small pieces, bite-sized pieces. Now the great thing about this recipe is that the coconut flour in here is going to give this a really good cheesecake, I want to say vibe, this really good cheesecake vibe, that it will taste a lot like it. So you want to do the strawberries as small as you can get them. Now they will get smaller when we are beating everything together. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for all of our strawberry and Valentine's Day recipes that we are coming out with. You guys make sure you stay tuned because we have some really fun stuff coming your way. I have my cream cheese in here. I'm gonna mix in my strawberries. Now, with the sweetener that we are using, here's our 1/2 cup of Allulose. I forgot to mention that I get my Allulose online on Amazon just because it's so hard to find it in the store nowadays. So I will make sure to link that down below. Make sure to look for that. Okay, here is the 3 tablespoons of some coconut flour, and then we are going to be doing the 1 tablespoon of some vanilla. This is so easy to make though. If you have been following my channel for a while, you know that I did a series last year, I think it was, of fat bombs. So this is a little different recipe than the strawberry one that I did last year because this is a cheesecake one. So they're still all good. So if you are interested in that series, make sure to check that out as well because that was really good. Now after we blend this together a little bit, we're going to be putting it in the refrigerator and letting it cool down so that we can form it into balls and then dip it in chocolate. All right, I'm just gonna switch blades here. I grabbed the wrong one. Now, of course, be scooping down the sides, and then also make sure that your cream cheese is softened. That will really help. Here is the consistency. Now, it looks a little more liquidy than a normal fat bomb would be, which is fine. So I ended up having to put this in the freezer for about 2 hours, and now it's almost more like ice cream is what it feels like. My strawberries must have had a lot of juice in them. So I'm going to be just forming it into a ball and then putting it into a freezer safe container, and I'm going to be freezing the balls before I dip them in chocolate one more time. And then once they're dipped in chocolate, we're going to let them sit in the freezer again, kind of set, and then we can put them away. All right, so we are going to be just putting some chocolate chips into a ramekin, or you could do it in a small bowl. And then we're just going to be putting in about 1 tablespoon of some coconut oil. Now you're going to heat this up in the microwave for 30 seconds and then stir it, heat it another 30 seconds and then stir it again. You do not want to go longer than 30 seconds because the chocolate could burn. And if you don't stir it, the chocolate could burn. So make sure that you're doing that very carefully. Okay, so a couple of the balls are done. What you want to get is a parchment paper to line the bottom of a cookie sheet. All right. Now our chocolate is totally melted. I've also let it just sit for a little bit so it's not so incredibly hot. I have some forks here. I'm going to just take the forks and work with the chocolate. That way it can kind of leak through the bottoms of the fork and not pile up. And then after I'm done covering all of these, like I said, I'm going to put them back in the freezer and let them harden. You can store them in an airtight container, in an airtight bag, in the freezer, of course. All right, now they came out of the freezer. It actually didn't take very long for the chocolate to set. Let's give it a taste test. The chocolate around this fat bomb totally is a game changer. You guys are going to love these, and it's going to be a perfect treat for you to keep in the freezer for whenever you want a little snack. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also click that notification bell on. And stay tuned for some more great recipes. We'll see you next time.